Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
The completion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. Caught for the completion. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The Hoosiers pick up enough to get a first down there. That's caught. It's Cooper.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. And with nobody open, chooses to just throw it away. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere, be a loss of one. Productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Ran by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. To throw, it's Simpson. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. A change of direction. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run at the mark.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Becker. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. The Hoosiers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Back in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him, but he put this spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's hit as he throws it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's caught. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. That gain is good enough for a first down. All spotted at the 42. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Trying to convert with a sneak. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. They trap him for a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the run here, lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And completion makes it second and short. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. He couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Breaks free.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Using his legs, it's Miller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a cheap play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. He gets loose. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Hemby.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quick catch over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's got it on a crossing route. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Direct snap to the back. Powers through the tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Hoosiers will line up to put it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? To the air. It's Simpson. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And it's a bunch formation. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this 1st down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
1st down and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Miller. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Down the middle, it's Williams. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
In the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The extra point.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That is for Alabama. 35. Indiana 17.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Play action, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the run here, lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
7th play of the drive coming up. He'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Snags a quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Hoosiers come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Great read here by the quarterback to keep it. He saw the option on the outside covered up. Takes it himself. Great decision, and it pays off for 6.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24.
That makes the score now 35, Indiana.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Sets a kickoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field.
First and 7.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Brings up second down.
High completion makes it second and medium. Working clock with the ground game. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
First down, Alabama.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Brings up fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. The pass is caught, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it in the open. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
The Hoosiers line up with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.